This all started when former Seattle Police Chief Kathleen O'Toole stepped down last December on Mayor Jenny Durkin's fourth day in office.
I think my anticipated departure hasn't been much of a secret.
Chief O'Toole said she made the decision for personal and professional reasons before Election Day. Fast forward to May of this year, the Police Chief Search Committee announced 3 finalists. Eddie Frizzell, a Minneapolis Police Department inspector, Cameron McClay, former Pittsburgh Chief of Police, and Eli Reyes, Assistant Chief of the Austin Police Department. Former Seattle Mayor Tim Burgess, who co-chaired the search committee, said they wanted someone from outside the department. He said there's still a lot of work to do when it comes to Seattle's federally mandated police reform.
And we felt that it was best at this point for an outsider to be brought in as the next chief of police. While the police department has made tremendous progress in reform, there's still a lot of work yet to do.
But there was some anger that current interim police chief Carmen Best was not a finalist. Best is a well-liked, longtime member of SPD. When Best didn't make the cut, the loudest opponents were members of the Community Police Commission.
Look at it, Seattle is a progressive, racist town.
What essentially happened was systemic racism. The black woman was X'd out.
In June, the CPC brought up concerns with transparency through the selection process. Fast forward again to this weekend. Mayor Jenny Durkin announced finalist Cameron McClay, the former Pittsburgh chief, withdrew his name from the running. And interim Chief Best is now a finalist. Chief Best tweeted, "She's thrilled," and continued, "Everyone knows that I love this city. And I love Seattle PD." So what's next? The mayor's office says this week the remaining candidates will do a series of community meetings and interviews with the mayor. But the most recent press release from this weekend did not mention when the mayor would make a final decision, which needs city council approval. Ryan Takeo, King 5 News.